The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Best introduction ever. Hey everybody, this is MercuryVulpes, and welcome to Dragon Age Origins, the 5th and last RPG I will ever play for my very first season of role-playing games Anthology. Now, don't worry about the backgrounds, because I will show all of them off, because wait a minute, hold on a second. Hold on, how did I spell it before? Okay, yep.
Greetings.
Yeah, don't worry about the backgrounds, because I will show all of them off. Because it just feels weird just to do only one and not show off everything else. So we're going to... what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the human noble origin first, and then I'll decide which one to do next from there. Now, how did the default character's hair looked like before. You know what, I'll just make it the way I wanted it to look like. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, I like that one. I mean... Cause... I want the hair to be long enough, but that one looks a little bit weird. So I think I'll stick with this one. And I literally do not have to change anything because I didn't think I would have to. Although I do want to change the background color to... Yeah, I'll go with normal, and I'll just leave the portrait the way it is. And I'll... Oh, you know what? I'll leave the voice. Because I want to explore... Well, not really explore, but like, I want to be creative with the other characters. And see how I go from there. So, mostly... Was it Cunning that does the dialogues? Jeez, I don't remember. It might have been Cunning. Or... Yeah, it might have been Cunning. Yeah, it was Cunning, okay. That... And you are going to be a sword and shield. Alright, let's see what the human noble has in stores.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Oh god, I forgot I have to do the talking for this one. Okay. And you, all how?
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Really? Why, I'd like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best, father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors that defeated the Darkspawn long ago, but I'm choosing the first one.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Man, I forgot how awkward it was to talk for the dialogues. Wait a minute. Okay. I'll go that way.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Good thing too, considering Father's company.
Yes, I saw the Arl arrive. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then. But then again, where is my mother exactly?
She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lord, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
His name is Duncan. I met him.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
He intends to test you for recruitment.
Maker's breath, are you certain? Can you imagine me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
I can already hear the screaming from the other side. Love it.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry he's bothering you, Nan.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way!
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something, boy? I am so sorry. I don't know what kind of accent I'm doing right now.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
For all of you BioWare fans out there, You're welcome.
Let us dispatch them.
Oh god. Oh, giant rats. Oh, nasty little cuts. Oh my god. Get them up. Nasty, disgusting. Oh my god. Nasty. Away with you, vermin. Oh my goodness. So much blood. Oh my goodness.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
My god, we're all covered in blood just from giant rats. But yes, it certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
He's not so bad, Nan. Just a dog being a dog.
Look at him now. Snuck into my larder once again and makes off like a free thief, he does.
Oh, mistress, there are rats in the larder. Big ones.
Looks like the dog killed them.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Yeah. Oh, wait, how do I there we go. My Mabari hound, yeah! Alright. I got my dog. Oh, and there's my mother.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, mother. Nan is back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course. It is good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
And you, Darren.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Oh, I am so sorry to disappoint all of you, but I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
In a game like this, I'm pretty sure everyone knows where I'm going with this. But first, let's talk to Mom.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Father wouldn't allow it.
Nor I. And I do realize you didn't answer my question. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Why can't I go with Father and Fergus? I'm just gonna stick to my regular accent. I am so sorry.
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
Yes, I understand.
Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
I don't think you should go.
Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
I should go.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
Oh wait, there's one more area I forgot to visit first. Oh wait, no, there's a ton of places I have to visit. Jeez, I did not realize. Then again, I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's open world.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I would appreciate that, Mother Malol.
Please, child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Maker, watch over us.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Maker, forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Thank you, Malol.
It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Oh man, there is this one prayer I really love reciting to, but that is not until a whole lot later. Because I don't know how many episodes I'm gonna have to
Good evening, my
make
lord.
to get to that point. But I promise I will get to that point.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Unfortunately, no thank you, because I must attend to an important task.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Don't let myself all this while you do this.
Trust me, it's best if I did not stay there to listen because it takes a long while. It will literally feel like a 3-hour lecture. And I don't think my recording equipment can handle that amount of length. Wait a minute. Oh, right. I forgot about something. That one disappointing thing that everybody knows what I'm going with it. And it's because I don't think I've ever done it. At least for this channel.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
It was my grandfather's, but I come here often to read.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
Ooh. I am so sorry. The Art of Passionate Love by Brother Capria.
Oh, that was banned by the Chantry, wasn't it? Quite provocative, I understand. I've, never read it myself.
I am smiling so bad. I could tell you all about it.
Oh, that's not necessary. Perhaps another time.
Oh, okay, let's see. I'd like to get to know you a little better.
I'd like that. What did you have in mind?
Why don't we go somewhere more private?
Gladly. But your mother is expecting me for dinner shortly, as is mine. Perhaps another time?
Why don't you come to my room later tonight?
I suppose I could see you after everyone is asleep for something of a more intimate nature, if that is what you mean.
Yes, I like that very much. Very, very much.
I look forward to it. I shall see you then.
You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. I do not know how often I'll be doing something like that in Dragon Age Origins, but a lot of you are probably hoping at least just once. Because I think twice would be a bit too much, even for my standards. But anyway, here's my room. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I have my own bathtub and everything. And right next to my bed as well. That's nice. Wait a minute. If that's the case, then which one? Oh, that must be for the toilet. It's medieval times.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside? Wait. No dog spawn could harm Fergus. Yeah, should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's going to test Sir Gilmore.
Good for him. I hope he makes it. If I were a Grey Warden, though, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
Do you really think the war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
He just might need those prayers.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
You can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Man, I love this game.
I'm sorry, I've been trying to quiet him, but he won't have it. I don't know why he's so angry.
Perhaps something's wrong. Oh, and you're welcome, everybody, by the way.
I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. Wait here. I'm going to see if there's something out in the hall.
How did I change it so quickly?
Don't be a fool! Very well. As you said, it shall be done. It has begun. It shall be done. As you say, very well. Watch out!
Oh,
begun.
uh-oh.
It shall be done. As you say.
Hold on, I'm not... Okay.
Very well. It shall be done. Tell us! It's begun. As you say. It's begun. Very well. It shall be done.
Uh-oh.
It's begun. As you say. It shall be done. Very well.
Okay, that was a really long scream.
Shall be done. It is begun. I shall do. What shall we do here?
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Those men killed Dyron.
What? Not Landra's son. But why? The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
Can you still handle a weapon, Mother?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
What an awesome mom. I mean, not in a situation like this, of course, but... Oh...
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do this?
How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor Fergus. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Man, what a betrayal this is. Oh my god.
It is begun.
Okay, Yuri Lowenthal.
Over here. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. Very well.
Oh no.
Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Man, this is really tragic. Even for a family.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
What should we do? How can we get out of the castle, actually?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Is there nothing else we can do?
I have my treasury key. We could go there first and take the Kuslan sword from the vault. If anything is worth fighting to keep out of Hal's hands, it's that sword. But it may be a dangerous path.
Then let's go to the treasury.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Now, in a game like Dragon Age Origins, cunning and persuasion is very important, in my opinion, for a game like this. Don't be a coward. Stand and fight.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
We must not exhaust our supplies. I shall do it. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. It is begun. As you say.
Hey! Hey!
It shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. Where are we to attack, eh? As you say. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. As you say. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. It is begun. As you say.
Oh jeez, Mom, you really use some backup here.
Begun. I shall do it. Very well.
Nope.
Oh, blast you!
Oh no.
Revenged old sage, I swear it.
Dang it, Landra, I needed to hear your dialogue, but okay.
Very well. Begun. Shall we? Very well. Begun. I shall do it. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it as you say. Very well. It is begun. As you say. I shall do it. Very well. Shall be done. It is begun. Very well. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
Whoa,
it is begun.
Dude,
as
chill.
you say. It shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. It is begun.
I ran out of stamina.
As you say.
Ooh, ooh.
I pray that Mother Malol has escaped. They would not commit that sacrilege on top of everything else, would they?
I shall. It is begun. Very well.
How dare you come here!
It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. I shall. As you say. It is begun. It shall be done. Over here.
Wait, the ship still may
More enemies ahead. Begun. Begun. I shall do it. Very well. No water shall be given. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say. Shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Shall be done.
Oh, what?
Very well. As you say. It is begun. It is over.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Use that key I gave you. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands.
Honestly, the combat mechanics in this game is very chilled. Like, I don't have to panic, scream, or rage quit or anything. I'm not gonna level up in the Origin just yet. Of course I cannot equip them yet. I mean, I can equip the family sword, but just not the shield. And you may have noticed that I have gotten several rewards from other downloadable content. I'll try to cover those ones too if I can, and explain where I got them from, but right now I'm in the middle of a fight.
It is begun. I shall do as you say. I shall do very well. We're under attack! It is begun. We're under attack! Lord, I full name!
Why do I keep missing?
Very well.
Okay, now I can go to the front gates. Oh, no, deal with that mage. Deal with that mage.
Shall be done. It's begun. Very well. As you say, I shall do it. Very well. Am I reduced? Watch out! Blast!
Oh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, thank Kendraste.
Go, man the gate! Keep those bastards out as long as you can! Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Have you seen my father? Wait. Yeah, no, have you seen my father?
He was looking for you two. He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realised what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Where is the Grey Warden and...
I've no idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Do us proud, Sir Gilmore. Do us proud.
As you say. Very well. As you say, I shall do it. Blast you!
Alright, the big guy's mine. Oh, whoops.
Very well. Begun.
My face when you can
Yeah.
How about you?
Now, unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of playing as a warrior because they're good for defense, they're good for taunting enemies, which, in other words, have the enemies target you instead of your friends. So, a bit of a spoiler alert, I don't think I'll be covering the human noble origin for the majority of the game. But again, I will show off the other backgrounds.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this?
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine. Then we will stay and defend you, actually.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Hal must have something planned for him too.
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised.
Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me. But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything!
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
What about Sir Gilmore?
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
My duty is to take vengeance on all Hal.
We will inform the king, and he will punish Hal. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, bub. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
I will, Father. For you.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
I love you both so much.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.